Well, a round of applause celebrating the arrival of Her Excellency, the principal host of this event, Her Excellency, the President of the African First Ladies Peace Mission up until May 29th, 2023, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, along with all of their excellencies, oh my goodness, are mothers of Africa. And at this point, may I just respectfully ask that we remain standing for the national anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity.
One nation bound in freedom, peace, and unity. The great Federal Republic of Nigeria, you may be seated. Thank you. And at this point, we'd like to very properly celebrate and welcome everyone in the first lines of the second verse of our national anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We have our national prayer. And it states, O God of creation, direct our noble course. Today, the power of that cause and the appointment of that expression is what we're here gathered for. And for today's dinner, just for the matter of some necessary discrete protocol, I would like to respectfully ask for Suleiman to please, Haruna to please come up stage. Thank you. Tonight's dinner is a celebration of that which at the General Assembly and with the Memorandum of Understanding signed by the communique has given us a profile for the celebration of tomorrow's event. Our sincere apologies. Please just quickly take this. Yes, to the president. Just let me get it.
Your Excellencies, you're welcome. You've had a long day, and we are here back again. But this time, it's going to be some refreshment and entertainment. It's going to be more of refreshment and entertainment than it's going to be discussion. We'll take some time to eat. We'll take some time also to look at what Nigeria has to offer to the world in terms of traditional dances. So before we start that, I would like to invite someone who's part of the Office of the First Lady of Nigeria to deliver a welcome remarks in the person of Muhammad Al-Bishir. He's the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Organization of African First Ladies for Development, what we call OFLAD.
Excellency, the First Lady of Nigeria, Dr. Mrs. Aisha Muhammadu Buhari, and President of the African First Ladies Peace Mission, Excellency Angeline Njamimie of Burundi, First Lady of Burundi, and the incoming President of the African First Ladies Peace Mission, Her Excellency Fatuma Barrow, First Lady of the Gambia, Her Excellency Khadija Mabrouke Bazoum, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Niger, Her Excellency Fatima Villa Noma of Sao Tome and Principe, and excuse me, Khadija Mabrouk, Her Excellency Khadija Mabrouka Bazoum is also the incoming Vice President of the African First Ladies Peace Mission. Her Excellency Jewel Taylor, Vice President of Liberia, the Inspector General of Police, First Ladies, all here present. A very good evening to Your Excellencies, seated here, and our guests. I am honored to welcome you this evening. I'm especially delighted that you are all looking quite radiant after a hard day that you've had flying from your various destinations and homes and arising from a very successful 10th Annual General Assembly of the African First Ladies Peace Mission this afternoon. The gathering this evening could not have been better and more elegant considering the nobility of your cause, peace and stability of the African continent. What could be more fulfilling and rewarding a cause than this? Looking at our host, Madam President of AFLAM, you'd quite agree that she's relentless, just as she is passionate to this worthy cause, as all Your Excellencies are. Tonight is not a night for big speeches, but for merriment, and I'm sure you are all looking forward to a great and relaxing evening. I was informed that your dinner was prepared by some of the best chefs in the country. We have lined up performances to display some of the best artistic talents Nigeria has to offer. I am certain you will leave this evening with some beautiful memories to take along with you. Without further ado, it is my pleasure on behalf of Her Excellency, Madam President of AFLAM, to declare this dinner open. Please enjoy this evening. Thank you very much.
Another round of applause. Please help me appreciate Mohammed Al-Bashir, Special Assistant to the President on the African First Ladies Peace Mission. And with his statements and introduction to the profile of this event, I'd just like to properly establish the protocols. And as I do that, my apologies once again for the initial fillip on that. Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Aisha Buhari, and the President of the African First Ladies Peace Mission. Today, with her reference sisters within the African First Ladies Peace Mission, I'd like, first of all, to honor our former First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, here seated with us, popularly, affectionately referred to as Mama P, Her Excellency Patience Goodluck Jonathan. We celebrate you and we welcome you. Along with all of the distinguished presentation here, I'd like to acknowledge the newly elected President of the African First Ladies Peace Mission and her reference Vice President in the persons of Her Excellency, the First Lady of Burundi, Angeline Nda Yishimie, and Her Excellency from First Lady Niger, Her Excellency Khadija Mabouke Bazouma. Please, we'd like to properly acknowledge and celebrate them here today. All of Your Excellencies here seated as well, First Lady of the Gambia, Fatoumata Barrow, First Lady Sao Tome and Principe, Her Excellency Fatima Villanova, and of course, appreciating the incoming wife of the Vice President, Her Excellency Nana Hajia Nana Shatima. You are welcome. We'd like to properly honor as well all of the representation of the AU, the Africa Union, and of course today with the Memorandum of Understanding signed with the African First Ladies Peace Mission. Our very first representative we'd like to honor is the Ambassador Bankole Adeoye, Commissioner for Political Affairs, Peace and Security. You're welcome, sir. We'd also like to appreciate Her Excellency Bineta Diop, AU Special Envoy for Women, Peace and Security. All of the wives, executive governors of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we welcome your excellencies, every one of you, in particular, and on behalf of all of the cluster of this eminent representation is Her Excellency Dr. Maria Aminu Waziri Tambuwal, First Lady Sokoto State, and Chairperson Nigeria Governors Wives Forum. Once again, all of your excellencies, you are welcome. Today, with all of the representation here today and following through, we again establish the protocols recognizing ambassadors, ambassadors' wives, diplomatic envoys, all of the stakeholders of the enterprise, all of the representation of Nigeria's foremost women leaders, senators, House of Rep members, all of the political industry, CEO combination of women here gathered, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, wives of service chiefs of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and of course, we'd like to at this point establish that we shall continue with the rest of the protocol. Her Excellency, Dr. Joyce Banda, former President of Malawi, member of the SADC panel of elders, please, we'd like to properly celebrate, acknowledge, and welcome you. Mama Africa, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press, tonight it's about dinner and the rest of the protocols we would appropriately bring up in the interventions for the rest of the celebration of the evening. But first of all, a bata dance from Oyo State, one that celebrates not just culture, but a welcome and celebrating your own auspicious presence here this evening, to be followed by the Maliki dance from Borno State. Enjoy the evening, the cuisine, but most importantly, the camaraderie of sisterhood and the excellency of First Lady courtesy. Thank you. Bata dance, please. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to welcome Your Excellencies, all guests, to the 10th General Assembly of African First Ladies Peace Mission. The 9th Assembly of the mission appraised the conflict situation in Africa and noted escalating threats of insecurity and violence. It underscored the important role women can play in confronting these challenges. As I promised during the 9th Assembly, the 5-story Secretariat of the Mission in Abuja has been fully constructed in just under a year. The building will also be a home and hub for other African women-led organizations and a center of excellence. This assembly has just witnessed the official signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between AFLAM and the African Union. A new president and vice president have been elected during our closed-door session, and they are the the First Lady of Burundi as the President of OFLAT, and the Vice President is the First Lady of Niger Republic. I promise to remain supportive to her in my role as a member of the Chair of the Honorary Advisory Council. I also hope that her tenure will bring a more united and peaceful Africa.
Ọba tó tẹ̀ bá ilẹ̀kẹ̀, ọba tó pàṣẹ láàfin,
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed, a round of applause there, Cabo. And that is the welcome in the drums, in the steps, and of course, in all of the energy of the celebration. And now, the Maliki dance from Borno State is a dance of our royal pageant. And of course, the regality of that expression is one that tells us just who, as Africans, we always are. Our African mothers and first ladies, queens. And every expression of their intervention is a queendom. But right now, the Maliki dance of Borno State. Well, a round of applause for their excellencies, First Ladies of Africa, in that show of camaraderie and celebrating the culture of Adamawa State. And of course, that royal expression of ladies, of mothers, of sisters, both in tribe, but most importantly, in the hearth. There we have it, the Maliki dance of Borno State. Thank you. Another round of applause appreciating the Maliki dance and, of course, all of that royal pageant. And they had the royal privilege of having Her Excellency, the First Lady, and her sister tribe of First Ladies join them on and in that expression of royal celebration and procession. But now from Adamawa State, it's a celebration of the coming of age and that Alpha African man ego in the place of courtship, courtesy, but most importantly, celebrating the most beautiful bells of the village and of the community. So let us welcome the Bulma dance, Adamawa. Thank you very much. Burma Dance Adamawa, full of color, the vivacity of culture, and of course the celebration of life. From Adamawa State, Burma Dance, thank you. Thank you very much. A round of applause for the Burma Dance Adamawa. Thank you. Well, with the celebration of coming of age, the Bata dance was a welcome, the Maliki dance was royalty, Burma dance from Adamawa State, the coming of age, but now it's the Edo State dance. Ugo Sapaide. It's also a royal pageant and a celebration of culture of kings and queens and palaces. Please welcome, all the way from Edo State, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Ugo Sapaide.
Abazuwaye oge nedo. Abazuwaye oge gbiwori o. Ọba o ọba. 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 We are done on my head. We are men on my nova. Ali hayedo warayo gere. Ali hayedo warayo gere. Ali hayedo warayo gere. Ya sudo. ya sudo. Ya sudo. Ya. Yeah, yo, oh, yeah. Yeah, yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah, yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah. Yeah, yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah, yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah, yo, oh, yeah. Yeah, yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah, yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah, yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah, yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah, yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah. Yo, oh, yeah, yo, oh, yeah.
The drums of Africa roll. A round of applause for that celebration of life, celebration of culture, and of course, with every one of the expressions of the dances from all over the geopolity of who we are, not just as Nigerians, but as Africans in the esprit de corps and the joie de vivre and all of the camaraderie. It's a culture, and the culture of our hearth and our heart will always give that which brings a sensational, true experience at any place of the celebration of our joy and, of course, of our communities. Once again, another round of applause for the cultural troops and every one of those very distinctive dance steps. We'd like to, at this point, we're going to be taking the remarks, but just before then, I'd like some assistance, please. Thank you very much with the podium. We're going to be taking goodwill messages, and I'd like to very properly acknowledge with us their excellencies, our goodwill spokesperson. So I'm not calling up, but at this point, I do want to properly acknowledge their presence here with us. Former President of the Central African Republic, co-chair of FemWise Nigeria, Her Excellency Catherine Samba Panza. Please, a round of applause as we appreciate Her Excellency. Also, Her Excellency Phumzile Mlambo Nguka, former Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa and member of the panel Wise African Union. We also have with us Professor Shakat Abdurazak, the Director of the Division of Africa, International Atomic Energy Agency. Professor, you're very welcome. We acknowledge and celebrate your presence here with us today. We also have Professor Yusuf A. Ahmed of the Nigeria Atomic Energy Commission. You are welcome and duly acknowledged. The representative of the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Ngozi Ukeche, you are welcome. Our Inspector General of Police and his wife, we'd like to properly welcome Mr. Usman Alkali Baba and his wife. You are welcome. Good evening. Today we have, in her own reference capacity, as the UN Women Country Representative to Nigeria and ECOWAS, also representing the UN Resident Rep and Humanitarian Coordinator, Mr. Matthias Schmal, in the person of Madame Beatrice Eyong. A round of applause, please, as we appreciate her presence here today. Earlier on, I had announced and given recognition to the cluster of their excellencies First Ladies of Executive Governors of the Federal Republic of Nigeria here present, led by the Chairperson of the Nigeria Governors' Wives Forum, Her Excellency Dr. Maria Aminu Waziri Tambuwal, and along with her, a sister tribe of wives of executive governors. I'd like to also acknowledge from Imo State, Her Excellency Barrister Chioma Uzodimma, Her Excellency from Lagos State, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, Her Excellency from Yobe State, Mrs. Hafsat Kolere Buni, Her Excellency from Kogi State, Mrs. Rashida Yahya Bello, Her Excellency from Edo State, Her Excellency Betsy Obaseki. Of course, we have with us, and please a round of applause for every one of them. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies all here today. We'd also like to acknowledge with us the National Woman Leader of the APC, as well as the Deputy National Woman Leader, APC, Dr. Betta Edu, and Hajia Zainab Ibrahim. Please a round of applause for them. Thank you very much for your presence here. Distinguished Senator Grace Bent, CON, as well as all of the representation of the National Assembly, also present here with us, are Her Excellency, former Deputy Governor in Lagos State and senior, the SSA to our President on SDGs, Princess Adefunke Adefolere. Please a round of applause as we appreciate her here today. You're welcome, ma. And more of those acknowledgements as we continue with the rest of the interventions of the evening. But right now, I would like to invite for the very first goodwill message, the former president of the Central African Republic, co-chair of FemWise Africa, Her Excellency Catherine Samba Panza. Once again, this is the dinner and cultural night celebrating the Africa First Ladies Peace Mission. This is the 10th General Assembly, but most importantly, tomorrow, the auspicious commissioning of the headquarters, well, when I say the headquarters, the African First Ladies Peace Mission Secretariat, a new secretariat off Airport Road in Piboi. Your Excellency, ma, you're welcome. In French. Madame will be speaking in French and we will be translating accordingly.
Docteur Aïcha Bouhari, première dame de la République fédérale du Nigeria et présidente de la mission de paix des premières dames d'Afrique. Distingués invités, en vos rangs et prérogatives, tout protocole observé, mesdames et messieurs, c'est un grand honneur pour moi et un grand privilège d'avoir été convié à cet important événement. Et je tiens à remercier la première dame de Centrafrique, de la République fédérale du Nigeria et toutes les autorités du Nigeria de nous avoir permis d'assister à ce merveilleux événement. Je voudrais pour cela remercier au nom de FemWise Africa, le réseau des femmes africaines pour la prévention des conflits et la médiation de l'Union africaine, qui nous a permis d'être à cet événement. Très sincèrement, Madame la Présidente, de nous avoir conviés. Je voudrais également dire au commissaire paix et sécurité de l'Union africaine toute notre gratitude de nous avoir conviés à vos côtés à cet événement important pour l'Union africaine dans le cadre de la coopération et du soutien des femmes. Je parle de FemWise Africa. Beaucoup ne connaissent pas FemWise Africa, qui est notre réseau, le réseau des femmes africaines, qui a été créé par la conférence des chefs d'État et de gouvernement de l'Union africaine le 4 juillet 2017. FEMWES Africa existe donc depuis 5 ans environ. Ce réseau a été créé à partir d'un constat, celui de l'absence des femmes dans les processus de paix et de règlement des conflits. Les chefs d'État de l'Union africaine ont donc compris la nécessité de mettre sur pied un réseau qui puisse renforcer la participation des femmes dans les processus de règlement des conflits et dans la consolidation de la paix. Beaucoup de femmes, au niveau de leur communauté, font des efforts pour amener la paix, font des efforts pour éviter que les conflits latents n'éclatent en grands conflits. Mais ce rôle n'est pas reconnu. Et ces femmes ne sont pas soutenues dans leur effort pour la paix. Depuis l'existence de ce réseau, nous avons essayé déjà de composer une masse critique de femmes médiatrices. Nous avons mis l'accent sur la formation des femmes médiatrices dans la prévention des conflits. Nous avons également mis l'accent sur le recrutement des femmes. Il nous fallait avoir une masse critique de femmes capables d'être associées au processus de paix et de règlement des conflits. Au jour d'aujourd'hui, FEMWES Africa comporte environ 500 femmes provenant de 50 pays d'Afrique et de 5 régions d'Afrique. Ces femmes formées sont prêtes à être utilisées pour être envoyées sur tous les terrains des conflits en Afrique. Malheureusement, souvent, on ne fait pas appel encore suffisamment à ces femmes médiatrices qui existent. Je me réjouis de l'initiative des premières dames d'Afrique à travers leur mission de paix. Nous pouvons désormais travailler ensemble, coopérer ensemble grâce à l'appui de l'Union africaine à travers ce que vous allez faire demain en termes de coopération. Je suis là, surtout par la volonté de l'Union africaine de vouloir nous mettre ensemble pour que la mission de paix des premières dames, FEMWES Africa, puisse mettre en place une certaine coopération et pour qu'on puisse ensemble, main dans la main, travailler. J'ai plaisir à dire que nous sommes les Amazones de la paix. Mais notre arme en tant qu'Amazone, c'est notre langage, c'est notre dialogue, ce sont nos paroles de paix que nous portons à travers l'Afrique. Nous devons, mes chères sœurs, ne plus nous contenter de considérer les femmes comme des victimes des conflits. Nous devons être des actrices de règlement des conflits. Nous devons être des actrices pour éviter que les conflits, les différends au niveau communautaire, au niveau frontalier, au niveau des pays, n'éclatent en grands conflits pour que ce soit difficile de régler par la suite. Nous sommes solidaires de toutes les femmes dans les zones des conflits. Nous sommes solidaires de nos sœurs du Soudan que nous avons appuyées par une mission de solidarité il y a quelques années. Nous sommes solidaires avec nos sœurs de la République démocratique du Congo où nous avons été pour des missions de solidarité également. Nous avons été en mission de solidarité au Burundi également. Nous avons été en mission de solidarité au Soudan du Sud également. Nous sommes présents sur le terrain. Il est important que vous sachiez l'existence de FEMWES Africa pour qu'à l'avenir, nous puissions travailler main dans la main. Je vous remercie.
Your Excellency, Madame, merci beaucoup. And I understand that the simultaneous translation equipment is on, so we shall continue with that technology intervening for the translation. But please, once again, a round of applause as we appreciate Her Excellency. His Excellency Mohammed Ibn Chambers, the AU High Representative for Silencing the Guns, Please, let's put our hands together and appreciate the presence of His Excellency here today. Thank you. I'd now like to invite the former Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa and member panel of the Wise African Union, His Excellency Mfuzile Mlambo Nguka, to please come up for this next goodwill message.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madam Program Director. And greetings. Greetings to our gracious host, Dr. Aisha Buhari. Thank you for this warm welcome and this wonderful display of culture. I also would like to thank you for the work you have done to put this wonderful organization where it is today. I want to wish the new team good luck and to let them know that we're here to continue supporting them. We are here with sisters who are working for peace. I am here with my co-convener of the African Women Leaders Network, and in the work of that organization, one of the pillars is focused on peace. We are here with my sister who's just finished talking, who leads FemWise. And FemWise, for the African Women's Leadership Network, is our leading partner for peace. I am here with one of the founder members of the African Women's Leadership Network, President Banda, and together again, we have traveled this continent looking for opportunities to support peace. And of course, the panel of the wise of the African Union, which resides in the commission that deals with peace and security. So we are surrounded by peace in our work and in every aspect of it. And again, in that panel of the wise, also with my other sister, who we work with in the panel of the wise. I think she's here tonight. My message to the organization that has brought us together, that has persevered for so many years, is first to say courage. It is really exemplary what you have done. We think that we will all learn a lot from you. For us in African Women's Leaders Network, we are already in 32 countries. We have 6 countries that are ready to launch. There are some countries who I think will need the first ladies in order for them to stand up and to be supported by the first ladies. But in whatever state the countries are in, the African Union exists in all these countries. Through the African Union, we are therefore able to push for a peace agenda and for silencing of the guns. We are not at a stage in Africa where the women's role in peacemaking is where it should be. We have just been part of the peace process in Ethiopia, which was a challenging but a productive and a very good effort that was led by the AU. But we just did not have women in that process. We are now in Sudan. Big challenge. That conflict cannot be solved without women. So I hope as we are here today, we can use every ounce in ourselves to make sure that we make the peace processes sustainable. Because women are not just victims in wars, they are leaders too. They have solutions, they have courage, and they want to give themselves in the peace process. Let us all work towards a situation where women are able to make an entrance and they can be part of the peace process, because only when women are participating will the peace process be sustainable. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency Mfuzile Mlambo Nguka. And with her statements, Sisters Working for Peace, she has given us the charge. Courage and congrats to Her Excellency and the team and tribe of Nations Change through African First Ladies Peace Mission. Right now, Professor Shakat Abdurazak, the Director of the Division of Africa International Atomic Agency, Energy Agency, will be taking this next goodwill message for the evening. Please, a round of applause as he comes up. Thank you. And every one of the distinguished eminent personalities, gentlemen here today, is a celebrated he or she champion for that next expression. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Madam Moderator. Let me take this opportunity first and foremost to really thank Her Excellency Dr. Mrs. Aisha Buhari for inviting me and the International Atomic Energy Agency to come and celebrate with you the achievements that you've been having over several years. I also want to take this opportunity to recognize all the First Ladies who are present here, all the dignitaries, all the ambassadors who are present, and Ambassador also from the Africa Union, and all protocol observed. There is one thing that is very common between us at the International Atomic Energy Agency and this mission that we are referring to here. And one common word is peace. The International Atomic Energy Agency is promoting atoms for peace and development. Our responsibility is to ensure that the atoms are used in a peaceful manner. And this evening, as we celebrate the great achievements that women have been able to have this space around the table, I want to share with you some few examples. You cannot have peace if we don't have food security. We cannot have peace if we don't have good health. And this is where we come in as your partner. We use nuclear technology for peaceful uses. We've been able to use the technology in many parts of Africa to be able to produce varieties of crops that can withstand drought, water, drought, salinity. All these are examples of using of nuclear science and technology. Water has been a scarce commodity in Africa. And without water, there will be no peace, because we know quite a number of countries in Africa have been having conflict as a result of pasture and water. And this is where also, using the isotope hydrology, we can be able to tell you precisely where the groundwater is, what is the quantity of water, what is the quality of water. All this is nuclear science and technology. But today, one of the areas that I really want to focus on as we convey this goodwill message, Your Excellency, Excellencies who are present here, is about cancer. Cancer as a disease is ever rising in the continent of Africa. And it's unacceptable that over 75% of the population in Africa do not have access to treatment using radiotherapy. And we know that at least 50% of the cancers can be treated using radiotherapy. And it's for this reason that the Director General, DG Grossi, 2022, together with Excellency President Macky Sall, they launched the Rays of Hope initiative. And I'm pleased, Excellencies, today we have 37 African countries participating in this initiative of the Rays of Hope. This initiative is to help countries in the diagnosis and treatment of cancer. I am pleased, Your Excellency, First Lady of Niger, now through the partnership that we're having with the IAEA, Nigerians are able to be treated in the country. I am pleased also to state that during this year, we are going to have the first radiotherapy center in Malawi. Nigeria is expanding. Uganda is expanding. Kenya is expanding. And I'm pleased Her Excellency, the First Lady of Gambia, she's seated here with us. Gambia is the latest country that has joined the membership of the IAEA. I congratulate Her Excellency, and we will be discussing about how we can also set up a radiotherapy center in the country. Her Excellency, from Burundi as well, we are discussing, and Burundi is also part of the Rays of Hope. So this is the goodwill message that I want to tell you. And when we speak about cancer, it is not about her, especially cervical cancer, breast cancer. It's about us because it affects the entire family. But today we witness the leadership that you have demonstrated. Your Excellency Aisha Buhari, and together with your team, you had a discussion with the Director General, DG Grossi. We are looking forward in having another dialogue with you so that together with the African Union, we can be able to address these challenges. As I conclude, and I want to believe you all believe that this is very important, we would like to encourage the First Ladies, the eminent personalities who are here, to raise the voice every time we speak to partners and donors so that we can tell them that cancer is a big scourge in the continent of Africa and we need help. And when we get the help, then we can be able to help you more. This evening, let me take this opportunity once again, Your Excellency, Dr. Aisha Buhari, and your sisters who are present here, and brothers, to congratulate you and to also to let you know that IAEA is a partner, a standing partner, and we stand ready to continue working with you. Once again, congratulations, and I wish you all the very best and successful in your future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Professor Shakat Abdurazak, Director of the Division of Africa for the International Atomic Energy Agency, Atoms for Peace and Development, Rays of Hope, radiotherapy centers all over Africa, not just for her, but for all, because cancer affects everybody. And something in what he was surmising for us just reminded me of our second verse of the women's anthem, that women can't be silent when all around the world people hurt and hungry children die. We must speak out now for justice and development and hold the hands of all the people high. So we sing our song for women everywhere through the African First Ladies Peace Mission and all of the interventions through innovation, such as we have just heard profiled for us with Professor Shakat Abdurazak and the IAEA. It's that point where we come to the wrap-up in the program. And of course, tomorrow is D-Day, a day where we have the full commissioning ceremony of the African First Ladies Peace Mission headquarters and the Secretariat. And I'm certain everyone who's going to be part of that becomes a commissioned agent of change for the future of Africa through the cause and purpose of African First Ladies. Right now, we would like to invite for the closing remarks, Dr. Rukayat Guren, the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Admin and Women Affairs. Please a round of applause as she comes up for this appreciation, expression of gratitude, and closing remark for this dinner and cultural night here at the Villa Banquet State House. Thank you.
What is Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Aisha Muhammadu Buhari, our mother, we thank you for this evening. I'm sure you all believe with me that this evening was well spent. We have witnessed some of our cultural truths, and this is just part of a few among the over 360 cultural tribes that we have in Nigeria. Now I'm asked to give a vote of thanks this evening, and I would like to start. Please permit me to stand on the established protocols. Let me start by appreciating the First Lady, the President of the African First Ladies Peace Mission, who has, along with her colleagues, organized this particular event. We thank you very much for coming far and wide to really discuss on very important issues of peace. Permit me also to say thank you to the Vice President of Liberia, who has taken all the time to come to Nigeria just for this important event. I also want to appreciate the wives of governors, executive governors present this evening, and all the important dignitaries that are here today for this event. We thank all our excellencies, ambassadors, members of the AU, UN, ECOWAS that are here to grace this occasion. We say a big thank you for traveling all along to Nigeria, Abuja. To our development partners that have really supported this event, we say a big thank you. To all distinguished guests, too numerous to mention, we all appreciate you because you have added color and glamour to this event. We say thank you and good night to all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for Dr. Rukayat Gunran. And with that, like she said, thank you to all. It's good night. Shall we all please rise for the national anthem, closing this in the formal protocols, as Her Excellency will be leading her entourage of excellencies from the hall, to be followed by the rest of our very distinguished guests. Thank you. The national anthem. One nation bound in freedom, peace, and unity. Great African mothers, we salute you. Congratulations, Your Excellencies all. Thank you.